Third time's the charm. Okay. We're gonna try this again for the third motherfucking time. We in this bitch. We in this bitch. Um, Hopefully this works. We had a sound issue the first time. The second time we had an issue with clocking in with the title and everything. So, but we made it. We made it. Like I said, that's it's not going to ruin my motherfucking vibe. Happy Monday to everyone out there. Happy motherfucking Monday. Happy Moolah Monday. Happy Motivational Mondays. Um, I love me a Monday. I love to start my week off. I love to set the tone for the week. Monday set the tone for the week. I don't like being tired on a Monday. I don't like being angry on a Monday. Nope. Y'all not about nobody. You can't fuck up my Monday. No. We are bringing this Monday in. We are weeding out all negativity from last week. We aren't focused. We aren't worried about next week. Next week's let next week worry about itself. I think that's Christmas week. Let next week worry about itself. You know what I mean? Let them bills worry about themselves for today. Be in this moment and receive. Hey. I'm at the waterfront right now. I'm at the waterfront right now. Uh, I'm hailing from the Bay Area, California. It's a little foggy up my way, Northern Cali. But it's still a beautiful day, you know. I was just thinking about how the earth needs the moisture just as much as it needs to dry out a little bit, just as much as it needs some like rain, just as much as it needs some sun. You know, I love me some fog. I'm a January baby, so shout out to Capricorn season because we're about to roll right the fuck into it. You know, surely but slowly but surely. You know. Anyways, I had a couple downloads for y'all this morning. Um, I had got I was inspired. These are like Disney inspired downloads. I don't know if you can kind of tell by the titles, especially the Just Keep Swimming. Of course, we all know that from Finding Nemo. But where I'm gonna jump this off is talking about what's in the title and how some doors aren't meant to reopen, right? So this was an experience that um it was an experience that I had personally, but I was also guided to elaborate on it. So this is something that the collective is experiencing. But there was a door that was shut years ago, and I'm getting 3 to 5 years. And um, this could have been a habit. This is something that you stopped doing. This is a stop. It's a place that you stopped going to. Maybe you moved 5 years ago. You could have left. You were like fucking around with somebody 5 years ago, or you left a relationship 5 years ago. This just put it where it fits. There's something that you cut off 3 to 5 years ago, something that you stopped doing 3 to 5 years ago, and you may have felt like you had an opportunity to maybe this person spent the block, the situation spent the block in your world some type of way. This was also just like your past. Um, this was you. I don't know what type of portal you had open or you thought that you had open to where you can go back to this certain world, but the whole purpose is you can't, and you have to see soon that you can't. So like where I said some doors aren't some doors can't reopen. I was getting the download from Monsters Inc. And if you've seen Monsters Incorporated, you saw that like they tried to get back. They couldn't. Once the door gets destroyed, you can't get back into that portal. You know what I mean? So that's where the download gets. That door was destroyed. You know what I mean? You might still have a piece from that door, just like, oh, I'm getting chills. Just you have something, you have some keepsake, you have something, a memory, a keen memory. And I'm getting like really like I'm feeling like a warm and like a warmth or whatever. There you have good memories about whatever this is. You know what I mean? Y'all didn't leave on bad terms. Whatever the situation is, or maybe it was just a farewell. Maybe it was a uh, partying habits or something like that. But I mean, it's not like you stopped doing it because you got into a horrific car accident and you killed somebody. No, you just decided to quit. You know what I mean? Or if this is a person, it's just like y'all just decided to call it quits. It was just somebody moved or some shit like that. You know, it wasn't bad blood. So you have this keepsake, you have these memories, you think that you have this wave to get back into the good graces of the situation, but it's the door's been destroyed, and you're gonna see soon, or you have seen recently that that door to that portal to that world, that the portal to that aspect of your life is gone, and it's solely and surely because and it wasn't to tease you. I feel like the lesson was to show you how much you've grown. Like the portal has closed because you are no longer that person. You don't align with you don't align with the opportunity. You don't align with that person. You don't align with that aspect of your life anymore. So it's you can't go back to it. You know. Um, but I'm also getting the download that like that it has happened in reciprocal for people. So it's like you have something has spun the block and it didn't work out in the past, but it's going to work out now. So it's just like I feel like a lot of us are going through this polarity. Um so that's that. Like I strongly feel like when it comes down to connections, like you sometimes the opportunity has to come back around so that you can see that it's no longer an opportunity, or you can see that like sometimes you have to grow apart. Like just reconnecting with old friends and shit like that, reconnecting with exes or old family members. It's like if you guys have some time apart, when you come back, if there was growth during that split, then there can be growth in the current, right? But then sometimes you separate from people and see that they didn't grow at all. Or a motherfucker show you that you haven't grown at all. That you still on the same shit. You know what I mean? Good morning, good morning. So those were the downloads I was getting as far as that door, that revolving door. Like sometimes the door is destroyed and there's no way that you can get back into that portal. That portal no longer exists. There's no path. There's no way that you can get back there. There's no way that it's going to work. You can't work at that place anymore. You can't go party at that place anymore. You can't be in that relationship anymore. Let me turn my volume down, y'all. If it was bridesmaids group chat. Yeah. Um, so that's what I was saying. So like some doors aren't meant to be reopened. So like even though you might have this keepsake, maybe you have these good memories, you guys didn't leave on bad terms. It's not you can't go back there. You know what I mean? But then for some people, you know what I mean, like the door revolved and you guys had to have that separation so that you can come back and be better with each other. You know what I mean? You guys had to leave to grow. You know what I mean? Good morning to everybody in the chat. Hey, hey, hey. Hey Anthony. Hey Jerry. What's that? Declan Haynes. Good morning to y'all. Um, but yeah, so that was one of the downloads. And then also, so it just keeps swimming. Of course, a lot of us have seen Finding Nemo. But I was watching it last night with my toddler, and of course, like watching it as an adult it's different. It hit different. But I just seen how like the father he had to go through all these phases and he had to learn that he needed to let go. You know what I mean? The further out that he went into the ocean across the world to go find his kid, at the end, it was just like the more he resisted, the worse things happened. Like he didn't want to listen to Dory. So like he ended up almost killing her. You know what I mean? To where he just had to just let go. Like he didn't want his son to the whole problem was he was trying to hold on to his son so tight that he lost him. And I just feel like that was just a message in its own because like I just feel like a lot of us are resisting this flow state that we're supposed to be in right now. Like it is I know it's hard for you, but some days you just have to embrace stillness. You can't keep validating yourself by what you do for other people. It's gonna keep you in a cycle. You can't hold on to these kids. Like they have to grow up someday. You know, like my 3-year-old just corrected me the other day, and I was blown the fuck back because I didn't even know that he spoke. No, I'm kidding. Now you speak full sentences. Oh, we have to let them go. We have to let certain things go. There's certain aspects of ourselves. There's certain versions of ourselves that we have to let go. You know that is it's for the betterment of our evolution. So um, we just have to keep moving forward. We have to keep moving forward. That You have to keep moving forward, man. And it's scary. It's so scary, especially I'm hearing troubled waters, distant waters. Like, um, it, you just have to. I'm hearing like somebody needs to ground themselves in their. Somebody needs to ground themselves. Like you need to ground yourself in the experience. Because I'm hearing like somebody has a lot of questions. Somebody needs a lot of answers. Somebody doesn't know where to like move. Somebody does. It's like somebody's questioning their path, but you just have to keep moving forward. and listen. I feel like that's a big lesson for me this week. That's something that I'm working on this week. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna ever come on here like I'm the most evolved person. Like I'm just this fucking spiritual guru. No, I am every day. I am learning. You know what I mean? Every day I am confused. I am winging it out here. Um, but trusting the process it's easier said than done. So it's just like I know I made it a challenge for myself today, and not a challenge, an opportunity this week for myself to just be obedient and trust the process. I am embarking into entrepreneurhood, with no plan, not really, and I'm just going with the flow. Like I don't, like structure my days a certain way, and I have seen on this path of entrepreneurship of following the divine, when I've resisted, there's been backlash. So this week it's in y'all hands. Y'all taking the wheel. And it's scary. It's fucking terrifying. It's terrifying, but it's so rewarding because every time I do, blessings come in. And I cannot deny that. You know what I mean? So I don't know who needed to hear that. I don't know what it is that you are embarking on, whatever it is that you are that it's like you're in this in between. You're in this exact in between where it's like you're freezing. You made the initiative to move forward, but you're in the in between. You don't know what the fuck is going on, so you want to just go back and you can't. That door is destroyed. That realm, you've elevated so much, you've changed so much that you don't. I just seen it like I don't know how to explain what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Like it's just like it's very digital. It's just like that whole the entirety of that realm does not exist anymore. You know? So you just have to keep moving forward, and it's scary as fuck, but just understand at the end of that path there's light. You're walking towards light. If you're failing to see the light right now, if that's the part of your journey that you're at right now, then it's because you are the light. And you have to that's the time when you have to illuminate yourself. That's the time when you start listening, you connecting to your higher self. So just keep swimming, keep moving forward. Understand, like, and I was saying this to my last live, that out of this situation only good can come. what can go wrong? No, play. Let me stop. I used to say that shit and boom, like a cow just come out of nowhere, just follow my car. Nah. Everything's gonna be all right though, y'all. Everything's gonna be all right. Um, this definitely wasn't supposed to be a long message. Maybe I'm gonna just pull one card just to see, you know, what the divine has to say, how we can wrap this up. But yeah, um, you can't go. There's no turning back at this point. There's no turning back, and that might be scary for you, but turn that fear into excitement. Turn that fear into excitement. For everything that could go wrong, write down in your notebook, your handy dandy notebook, goddamn it. What can go right? That's how you combat those negative thoughts. That's how you manifest. It's you against you. This is all mental. Like it's you against you. I battle intrusive thoughts throughout the day. Like my intrusive thoughts are so disrespectful. It's like, yo, you need to chill. Why would I even think that? Why am I visualizing this happening? Ew, it's like some Final Destination shit sometimes. Like what? Yo, you are literally just at the grocery store. Chill. Um, that's how we manifesting though. We're turning all our fears into possibilities. Fuck what can go wrong. Whatever could go wrong has already went wrong. You know what I mean? And we're not repeating cycles. Everything's about to start being better. Everything is better right now. Just acknowledge that part. Once you see that everything's better now, then you start seeing everything moving forward is just better. You know? But take your notebook, okay? The handy dandy. And yeah, turn those fears and distractions into manifestation. Period. 'Cause this journey is scary as fuck. It is very scary. Like I said, I'm not gonna come in here like I'm just the most evolved. I'm not this fucking spiritual guru. I'm just your fairy god sister. You know what I mean? And I'm here to just like motivate you and help you get through the week because it's hard. Getting through the day is hard. Come on now. But I want us all to lock in. We're in these last few weeks of the year, and I can't complain about how 25 went. I love the fuck out of 24 too. Each year is getting better. is getting better because I'm getting better and I feel better. So I look at life differently. And that's what I want to like encourage you guys to do. If anybody that's a part of this family, you know? And speaking of which, I am, if you don't know, whoever's tuned in out there, I am Drees the Black Barbie, Barbie Drees for short. I'm the talented intuitive, the host of spirituality, you know. We just having a conversation right now. We just chilling. I'm that friend that's just kind of, giving you some raw uh insight. That's all I want to do. I just want to motivate you. I want you to feel better. I want to help heal humanity. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna close this out with just one card. I'm gonna come on and do like a full reading this afternoon for those that know. And yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all for too much longer. I don't know anything about the Black Hebrew Israelite Association, to be honest. So I like to stay in my lane. I don't really know a lot about other religions. I've removed myself from Christianity. I walk with God though. Um, that's really all I can say. I pray and I'm good to people. You know what I mean? I can't tell anybody what to do or who to pray to. I know there is a God though. There's an Almighty, and you know, a lot of us are living proof. So yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you, Brian. That's a deep ass question though. Let's see. Give me one card so we can load up this message. I'm just saying, like, you just need to keep your eyes on the prize. You're on the right path. It's 11. I'm saying 110011 with the magician at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like if you just keep moving forward, you keep looking at the positive things, you keep like if you allow your surroundings, like you need to if as long as you are allowing your I'm sorry, I'm stuttering right now and shit like that, but like it's just as long as you are allowing yourself to see like the opportunities and the blessings that are in front of you, like that's how you keep that's how you keep manifesting. I'm sorry, stuttering like a motherfucker right now. I'm trying to say something deep and I'm messing up. With the magician, this is all manifestation. This is celebration. This is soul tribe energy, you know? It's up for you. This is a lot of pentacles. These are a lot of pentacles. So whatever it is that you're working on this week, whatever it is that you just keep up the good work. Keep up the hard work. Cause it's starting to show for itself. So I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all. That I like that, y'all. I got some shit I need to do. Um, yeah, follow me on Instagram at who the fuck is Drea. Who TF period is Drea. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Um, I'm rebranding. I am going through a rebrand right now. I have I'm trying to sell out. I'm trying to I'm sorry, why am I stuttering right now? Blah, 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 blah. Um I'm doing like a closeout sale from like all my previous inventory so that I can make way and make room to promote for the new wave. Strip Club Laundry is my business, where we push peace, prosperity, and positivity, and a bunch of motherfucking pussy power. Why am I stuttering? Ew. I think I'm just nervous. It's kind of hard for me to put myself out there for real. I need to start saying it with my chest a lot more for real. The more confident you are about your brand, the more people are gonna be confident about your brand, right? But I just got a lot going on at the same time. Like I said, it's like out with the old, in with the new type of shit. So I'm trying to get rid of the previous inventory to make room for the new. And that's just kind of what I'm working on this week. And also delivering these messages. So um rock with me, y'all. Rock with me. Um if you made it this far, we family now. Why am I stuttering? We are family now. You're my fucking cousin. Definitely like the video, subscribe to Dreezy and T where you can find more of me. And I'm about to go about my day. I need to go get me some Starbucks so I can wake the fuck up and handle my business. You know, I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Remember, keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Don't push against the current. Allow all great things to come in for you, all these opportunities. Some doors need to be closed so that other opportunities and more doors can open. Some doors serve as like huge blockages, you know, while they're open. So, um, don't be afraid to let go. As you allow yourself to let go and move forward, bigger blessings come in, you know. So that's all I gotta say for y'all. That's all I gotta say. I love you guys. I will catch you this afternoon with the tarot read. And yeah, it's Barbie Drees. Leading all you little bitches to the promised land, myself included. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Hey, hey, hey.